Good people, what's happening? Let me turn this fire on. Y'all gonna hear like a lot of commotion in the background, and that is mainly because I'm washing dishes in a dishwasher, like for the first time of my life. So I just started using the dishwasher, so it be like that sometimes. I'm gonna add a couple more groups real quick. Y'all wait for it. Wolan. Actually, I don't know if this would be considered keto, but I think I'm gonna put it in that group anyway. I'm almost done. Give me like 2 more seconds. In the stillness of these moments, God is working. Okay. Did I miss the other group? Yeah, I did. All right, bet. Hey, Aaliyah. Hey, Kendra. How you doing? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is like a quick, very simple, very easy, as well as diet friendly meal. Let me preheat my oven too. I'm gonna put it on 425. I don't know what it is. I've been on 425 vibes lately. So my oven is preheated. Lord help me. My oven is preheated to 425. I have my cast iron skillet heating up. You don't have to use a cast iron skillet. I just feel like it's going to be easier for the transfer, and it's going to be a lot fancier. Hey Eve, hey Samara, hey Ellie. So here's what I'm going to do, because like I said, this meal is going to be quick as well as easy. And I just don't feel like doing a lot today. Let me put this so you guys can see better. Turn it down. Since I don't feel like doing a lot today. Hey Atira, I just put together my menu boo for Tallahassee. It's lit. And you inspired me with them vegan ribs, because now I done added it to the menu. So Tallahassee, we're doing vegan ribs with potato salad and baked beans. Can't wait to get there. It's gonna be all vegan. It's gonna be all delicious. Hey Danny, hey Leah. Okay, so like I said, I'm being super lazy. So I have some garlic here. The garlic is already peeled. I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 cloves. 4 cloves of garlic. Now I'm ordering everything. DM me your email and I'll email you the menu directly, so you can see every single day what I'm gonna make. It's gonna be good. I'm actually thinking about putting oxtail on the menu, because a lot of people have been asking for that. I just don't like doing the vegan oxtail because it's so much work. But I'm making the brown stew chicken, and that's a lot of work, so I feel like I might as well just do the oxtail too. I don't know, but I am doing brown stew chicken. I am doing curry goat too when I come to Tallahassee. I'm not trying to give the whole menu away. Anyways, I have some garlic here, 4 cloves of garlic. You can use as many cloves of garlic as you're comfortable with. This is shepherd's pie, so it's honestly like a really quick late night meal. And so what I did, I'm gonna show you guys, turn it to the side a little bit, is instead of chopping it myself, I don't know if you can see that, I'm going to be putting it in the food processor so we can just move life along quickly. I have a bell pepper, like 3/4 of a bell pepper left over. So I'm just going to go around. I didn't know you guys couldn't see. Hey, Shay. Go around so you guys can see that. And if you've watched me cook before, you know that I put onions, bell pepper, and garlic in everything. Like, it's just my way of life. It's how I do things. Hey, Cherish. So I'm going to get these and not make them too much smaller, but around this size, and I'm tossing in my food processor. Like, I'm just, ooh, almost sliced my hand. I'm just trying to do this really quick to save on time. Put that in there real quick. So I'm cutting off this little interior, or this white part. Cherish, I'm coming to Miami. I'm going to be down there like October 10th. And I'm staying for the whole month. Matter of fact, I ain't even bought no return ticket to Atlanta. I don't know when I'm coming back here. Because I feel like by the time I get ready to come back after homecoming, it's going to be cold. So I don't be even wanting to come all around there like that. Okay? Boom. So we got the bell pepper. Gonna put that in there. And now we have a white onion. So I'm going to use like, 2 wedges of this onion, like 2 solid wedges. Okay, so I'm using these two parts right here, and I'm just gonna peel the skin off like so. Toss it in the food processor. Gonna peel the skin off like so. All those people who be out there like peeling your onions one by one, don't do that. Cut your onion first and then peel it. It's much easier. All right, hey Nate, taking it, putting it in the food processor, okay? So inside the food processor, real quick for the culture, we have onions, we have white onion, we have 4 cloves of garlic, and we have a green bell pepper. And the only thing I'm doing is put it in the food processor so I don't have to chop it up myself. I'm being lazy today. Don't judge me. Judge your mama, okay? And also, we're trying to do this meal super, super quick. So I'm going to put the food processor on. If y'all want to look at it, y'all can look at it. I'm going to clean up this area real quick. That's going to be loud. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, that was easy, right? Instead of me chopping everything by hand. So let me show you what that looks like. That is our onion, white onion, bell pepper, and garlic. So all I did was just put it in the food processor, put it on puree, but I didn't put any water in it, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in our pan. This is grapeseed oil. You can use whatever oil you like to use. Just for the people who always watch me, and for the people who are new, there's a hierarchy to oil. So you have vegetable oil and corn oil that are at the bottom. You don't ever really want to put that in your body. You have above that, you have olive oil, coconut oil. Then you have like grapeseed oil, which is a higher quality oil. It is more expensive, but you can get it for cheaper at Aldi. So I bought this from Aldi. This was $3.98. Grapeseed oil is usually anywhere between $8 and $11. So like I always say, if you don't have an Aldi in your city, write your local fucking senator, because they not on their game, okay? So then you have grapeseed oil, then you have like safflower oil, you have avocado oil, you have walnut oil, you have all these different types of oil. But if you can afford it, you want to, definitely want to stray away from the canola and the corn oil. I've been reading, and Dr. Sebi also says that once you heat up coconut oil and when you heat up olive oil, it becomes toxic. God rest Dr. Sebi. So we all just doing the best we could do, okay? We doing the best we can do with the tax bracket that we're in. So if you gotta heat up olive oil, that's your business, boo. Nobody is mad at you, okay? Do your best. Hey Sheila, hey Letitia. So what I'm gonna do is take this grapeseed oil and I'm gonna pour some in my cast iron skillet. I'm about to turn it so you guys can see real quick. I put about 3 tablespoons in there for the culture. I can't say specifically because I don't ever measure nothing, okay? So let me move some of this stuff out of the way so y'all can see everything that I'm doing, okay? Hey David. All right, bet. Hold on. Okay, so we got our cast iron skillet. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you can't see, please let me know. So I'm gonna shimmy the blade off. Oh, hang on, I got one of these pieces of bell peppers that's big. I'm just gonna put that to the side and I'll chop that myself, all right? So we're gonna put this in here. Our cast iron skillet has been heating up already. And y'all know, as black people, we don't do nothing without onions, peppers, and garlic. We don't do that. We don't do that. Okay, this is on medium heat. So if your stove has 10 settings, this is on 5, okay? So in a cast iron skillet, we have 4 cloves of garlic, about 1/3 of a white onion, and we have maybe 3/4 of a bell pepper, just whatever was left in the fridge, okay? Are y'all having a good Tuesday? I really hope y'all are. So I'm going to rinse this out because we're going to put the cauliflower in here too. Alright, y'all. Let me get situated real quick. Okay, Bim. Rinse my blade off. I'm going to put this back over here. And so I had a bell pepper that was kind of like big, so I'm just going to give that a cute little chop real quick. Alright, so you guys can see that, right? I hope everybody can see. If you can't see, let me know. I'm going to do the best that I can to help you, okay? So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some better than bouillon paste. Now, if you've never seen me cook before, listen, I put this in everything, and I put that on everything. On my mama, on my hood, on period. You need this. If you about to go vegan, if you thought about going vegan, you got a whole bunch of friends that's vegan, you need this. You need this. This is better than bouillon vegetable paste. It is absolutely fucking amazing, and it will give you life every single time. You need this. If you don't own this, even as a non-vegan, if you don't own this, you're slipping on your pimping. You need to own this. They are $3.98 at Walmart. At pretty much every place that I've been to sells it. So Walmart, Whole Foods sells it, but they only sell the organic version. It's like $7. Is way too expensive. Publix has it. Kroger has it. Like I said, Walmart, Aldi doesn't have it, but if you go in the soup section where all of like the cubes of broth and stuff are, this is in there. You need this. So yeah, I'm gonna get a tablespoon of this if I have a tablespoon left, and I'm gonna put that in there and mix that around and let that get juicy and get color. Hey Tammy, hey Brenda. And we're cooking this until the peppers are cooked and the onions are translucent, and then we're gonna add our meat in. So this is a quick meal, but it does require a bit of multitasking. I'm gonna show you why. So some people don't put vegetables in their shepherd's pie. I put vegetables in my shepherd's pie. So let me show you guys. I got some mixed vegetables here. And so what I'm going to do is cook these mixed vegetables. Not all of them, some of them. I like to do my meat, my vegetables, and then my potatoes. But in this case, we're not using potatoes because I still got to be super snatched for homecoming. So we're using cauliflower, okay? This part, super easy. You can't fuck it up, okay? This part cannot be fucked up. You're going to turn your stove on. I'm going to show you guys when I'm done. You're going to turn your stove on like 8 because you just want it to boil up, right? You're going to put a little bit of water. I would say about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of water, right? You're going to put it on the stove. Alright? You're going to take your same bouillon paste. Get as much as you can get out. A tablespoon of this is just like my baseline, okay? Who doesn't put veggies in their shepherd's pie? Girl, I don't know. I don't know what people be doing in their house. I never assume. That's why I always try to take the liberty of trying to explain it as much as I can. So the bouillon paste is actually like bouillon broth. Okay, it's like the bouillon cubes. And I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So it will dissolve in water. You see how the water is brown? Okay, we're on the same page. Amen. The water's brown. So we're going to put that back on the fire, okay? Bet. Now, the next thing you're going to do... Oh, I don't want y'all looking at my little thighs and whatnot. Okay, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to add some vegan butter to it. If you're on a super duper diet and you don't want to, you don't got to add the butter to it. I done turned on the wrong burner, y'all, because I'm from Florida, so y'all forgive me. I have a public education. I'm doing the best I could do. I turned the wrong burner on. So next thing you're going to do is add some vegan butter, okay? Bam. If you did not know and you grew up broke and your parents couldn't afford real butter, bitch, you already been half vegan your whole life. Didn't even know it. Country Crock is vegan. Now, a lot of people like to use Earth Balance. Earth Balance was my go-to butter until I found out Country Crock was vegan. Country Crock, this whole container cost me, I think, $4. You get them on sale for like $2.75. If I would buy this same size of Earth Balance, it would be $11. And nobody got time for that, okay? So I'm going to put a scoop and a smidgen for the hood. You don't want to forget about the hood no matter how far you go in life, okay? Of vegan butter in here. Okay? Okay. And once you do that, you don't really have to add too much to it seasoning wise, because remember we have that broth in there. I'm stirring up my onions and peppers. And those are starting to get kind of translucent, almost where I want them to be. They not there yet. They ain't there yet, okay? But they look good. It's the difference between looking good and being good, okay? So let me show you some of the things that we're using for our meat. So this is Gardein crumbles, beefless crumbles. So this I paid $3.98 for at Walmart. Walmarts all across the U.S. are starting to have more vegan options, more and more vegan options, even in the hood. So this I got at Walmart. It was $3.98. Of course, they sell it at Whole Foods. Definitely could find it at Publix. Now, if you are not a fan of soy and you don't want to eat soy, then Gardein is not for you, because all of their products have soy in them, right? If you want to do the same thing and soy free, you can do that with Beyond Meat Crumble, but it's going to cost you $2 more. So Beyond Meat Crumble, I think, is like $2 more. So it's like $5.98, okay? But if you don't care about the soy, or you're a person like myself that you don't eat soy that often, so you be like, all right, Jesus, I'm not going to die, go ahead and get it, okay? So this is what we're about to put next once we get done flavor-wise, okay? Let me put this up to a boil. Okay, I have my mixed vegetables. Let me show you guys, because y'all be thinking vegans need fancy ingredients. These is just regular-ass mixed vegetables from Publix. I think I paid either 97 cents or $1.97 for these. Something of that nature. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to cut these open. Toss them in this pot of water that's taking a very long time to boil for whatever reason. Alright. That still didn't break up how I wanted it to. Okay. I'm going to just make this whole pack. Even though I might not need it, I can use it for something else later. Alright, let me give this a quick stir. Real quick. Hey, Tiara. Hey, Brittany. How y'all doing? Y'all be real. I don't know what to think. Last time we was on here when I was making pizza, everybody was arguing about whether or not fruit went on pizza. And y'all was lit in the comments. Not today, y'all ain't talking to me. All I could do is just wait for the bus, okay? So this, okay, my onions and my peppers, let me show you. They look good. It smells really good. Awesome. We're almost done. Taking our Gardein crumbles, right? And I'm going to turn the fire down a little bit. So the only thing I did with these, I bought these earlier in the day and I just didn't put it in the freezer because that didn't make no sense. I knew I was going to use it tonight. So that's all I did. I just did not put it in the freezer. So let me show you guys what it looks like in the bag. Just all crumbled. And now I'm going to put these into the pan. I might use the whole thing. I might not. I don't know. Because I really just want enough to cover the bottom of the pan, pretty much. And I'm going to have some vegetables in here. But if it's just too little. Okay. So it looks good. What the heck? I'm just going to add the whole pack of meat. That'll make it easier. Hey, Michelle, that way you don't have to think about measuring nothing. Okay. So we sauteing it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of coconut oil. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to tell you guys why I add coconut oil. Coconut oil is a good simulation for animal fat because coconut oil solidifies at room temperature. So you know how you can eat like beef or turkey? Like turkey's more juicy, but beef is kind of like more greasy. If you want that same effect, you can add coconut oil to what you're making. I do it all the time. So I'm just going to add some coconut oil. As you can see, coconut oil's solid at room temperature, the same way beef fat or pork fat would be. We're going to add that. I'm going to put this spoon under here so the rest of that can melt off. Okay, my bad. Marlon said, I hope you get a show. You're hilarious at all times. I know your spirit's always dope, but your comedic timing. Oh, thank you, Marlon. Y'all, you made me cry. is, remember with the meat, it's already cooked. So you really don't have to do much to it, okay? Now I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. Just a little bit. So this is probably like less than 1/4 cup of water. And that's just because I don't want it to stick while I'm doing the cauliflower, okay? Check on my vegetables. They look like they're doing just swimming. I'm going to put a little bit more water. Hey, Analogy. How you doing, boo? Alright. So we're just going to saute this up real quick. And like I said, remember, this is already cooked. We haven't seasoned it yet. We're going to season it. Well, actually, let's season it now before we start working on the cauliflower, okay? So one thing you guys have to remember, whenever you use bouillon paste or bouillon cube or any type of broth or anything, it always, unless it says low sodium, it has a lot of sodium in it. So as you're cooking, you want to make sure that you use as limited salt as possible when dealing in that realm. Does that make sense? If I'm losing you, let me know. But for all of my seasonings, I'm going to use a lot of seasoning, but I'm not going to use any salt because this has salt in it. Or I'm going to use very limited salt because this already has salt in it. And you know what I'm saying? Black people, blood pressure, all that type of shit. We won't need that, okay? That's why we went vegan. So we don't have to deal with that shit. So we're not going to up the salt levels. You feel me? All right, great. All right, bet. I'm adding some garlic powder. Don't ask me why I got this industrial ass thing of garlic powder. It's mine, yours, okay? We're going to add some onion powder. Same thing. Don't ask me why my onion powder is in a bag, okay? You know what I'm saying? I got a supplier. I don't buy at the store. Like, I don't buy retail. I buy pounds, baby. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're going to put some onion powder in there. I know them chunks are coming out. Ooh, bitch. Big ass chunks. That's okay. We're going to put a little bit of fennel. If you have never used fennel before, don't be afraid. Fennel is a very hearty, earthy spice. It's used a lot in Indian food, also in Italian food. It's what changes meat to sausage. So I'm just going to put a little bit. But if I wanted this to taste like Italian sausage, I would add a whole bunch of fennel. A whole bunch of fennel and a whole bunch of sage is what I would add, okay? I got some sage here. I only got a little bit left, so I'm just going to add a little bit of sage, not too much. And again, if you don't have all of these seasonings or these are not things that you use regularly, don't feel like, oh shit, I fucked up, I can't do this recipe. You still can use whatever seasoning. If you got Tony's Creole, you got Laurie's, you got Sasson, garlic salt, whatever you use that. Season how you would normally season. Hey, Princess. I'm going to add me a little bit of basil, just a little bit. Because it can't hurt nothing. Okay? It can only help. It can't hurt nothing. Right? It cannot hurt nothing. It can only help. Okay? Bet. I got some garlic and herb seasoning. So this is the knockoff of Mrs. Dash. If you shop at Aldi, those who know. You feel me? So I'm going to put some of this in here. This is smelling real good. So I'm going to put some of that in here. You know why? Because it can't hurt. It can only help. And I'm going to add a little bit more water because it's starting to stick and probably going to start burning a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit more water. Ooh, guys, it smells so fucking good in here. Like, I can't even flex. Let me put a little bit more water. And also I had them like cubes of onion powder that I just needed to dissolve as well. Okay, so our meat looks really, really good. And I'm also gonna add, I got some chili powder or chili pepper. You ain't gotta add this. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I bought this like chili pack and it came with this, and I got a whole bunch of this seasoning and I need to get rid of it, so that's why I'm adding it here. If you don't want to add this, then you know, you ain't got to. I'm just adding it because I got it, and really I just got a whole bunch of it that I need to get rid of. So that's really my main point. I ain't got no real purpose. no real purpose. Hey Brandy, so let's mix that in all together. And remember, like I said, this is already cooked, so it's good to go as is. You ain't got to do nothing else to it if you don't want to, okay? Alright, I'm going to turn the fire down, and I'm going to add a little bit more water. You guys remember, you have to keep, with the vegan meat, you have to keep adding water or some type of fat, or it's going to stick. Because it's not like regular meat. It's not like chicken or beef or pork, where once you start heating it, the chicken will release its own juices and its own water. And if you have beef, then it'll start releasing fat. Beef or pork, it's not that. It's vegan. So you have to keep adding either water or adding fat, or it's going to start sticking to the pan. Okay? Great. Glad we covered that. Real quick, because we about to throw this sucker in the oven. So I have some cauliflower. This is garlic cauliflower steam bag. The only thing I did, hey Heather, I have 2 of these. I put them in the microwave for 6 minutes. That's it. That's it. Okay? Now I'm going to cut them open. And these already have seasoning on it. I didn't put no seasoning on it. So remember, like I said, same thing. You want to be careful with the salt. I didn't put no seasoning on it. You guys just saw me open it right now. All I did was put both of these in the microwave for 6 minutes. Put in the food processor. Bim. Okay? Same thing. The second one. Put in the food processor. Bim. No seasoning. You don't need nothing. Okay, so this is supposed to be like our mashed potatoes. So what we need to do is, I have some coconut milk. If you want, you can use vegan half and half. There's a company called Ripple that makes vegan half and half. It's sold in Publix. I like that company, but I feel like the coconut milk is cheaper, and I get more uses out of coconut milk. And no, it's not gonna have a coconutty flavor. I promise you. Promise you. It's not gonna have a coconutty flavor. It's gonna be like the equivalent of heavy whipping cream. Also, if you're a mashed potato aficionado, you know too, you can also put sour cream in here if you want to. I don't happen to have any vegan sour cream, but if you have some, feel free to put some in there. Let me check on this meat real quick. Make sure it's not sticking. It's nice and juicy. My vegetables is cooking. Okay, great. We about to throw this in the oven and be done with it, okay? The oven is on 425. So you got your coconut milk. Real quick, can't be Goya coconut milk. I don't have nothing against the good people at Goya. Just, they coconut milk ain't shit. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not going to do it. Goya gave us a lot of great things. They gave us, you know what I'm saying? They gave us that, what is that shit called? Mojito, that marinade. They gave us Sasson. You know what I'm saying? They gave us the seasoned kidney beans in the can. Goya, I fucks with you, but your coconut milk ain't shit. So any brand of coconut milk that is unsweetened, except for Goya, will work. Anyone, okay? So we shook it up. Hey, Chrissy. We're going to open it. And I got this at Walmart. I think this was like 98 cents. And I'm going to pour some in here. Not a lot, just a little swizzle, okay? No, I didn't measure it. Mind your business. Right? Now we're going to put this in the food processor on puree. We don't want to puree it all the way because we want it to have a little bit of texture to it. So we're going to puree it, but we're going to watch it, okay? Let me see. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more milk and put it on. I would put some vegan butter in here, but it's not hot because I just put it in the microwave real quick. But you can also put vegan butter in here too and then mix it up. It looks good. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is our mashed cauliflower. All we did was get steamer bag cauliflower, microwave it for 6 minutes, put in the food processor with some coconut milk. Quick to remember, the cauliflower was already seasoned. Now, normally I don't be trusting white people seasoning, but our meat has a lot of flavor, our vegetables have a lot of flavor from the broth, and I've tasted this before and it has usually a pretty good amount of seasoning, okay? So we gonna get our last bit of stuff finished, and then we about to toss in the oven. We about to be done for real, okay? All right, so I'm using this barbecue sauce. This is Kansas City barbecue sauce that I got from Aldi. I think it was like $1.76 maybe. Now I know black people, we love Sweet Baby Ray's, and I have Sweet Baby Ray's here, but I bought this sauce and I really like it. Bought it from Aldi, you know, just on some cheap shit, and it turned out to be really good. Is it better than Sweet Baby Ray's? I won't go that far, because I don't need black people stoning me when I step out my house. I don't need that. I don't want to be put on a cross today, okay? But it is very good, and it is $1 and change cheaper than Sweet Baby Ray's, okay? Now, once again, if you don't want to do your shepherd's pie like this, you don't have to do your shepherd's pie like this. I am the kind of person, for the ones of you who know, I'm on a diet because I'm about to go to FAMU homecoming. I want to be snatched. For all the niggas who didn't want me when we was at school, now they gonna see me, they gonna want my body, but they can't have none of it. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's why I'm doing this low carb situation. But whenever I do diet foods, I always kind of think to myself like, oh, okay, I can do this low carb shepherd's pie, but how can I make that better? And so in my mind, I was like, well, you know, a good way that I could make this a little bit better would be to make it with barbecue. Everybody loves barbecue, right? People eat barbecue and they eat it with mashed potatoes. It's kind of the same thing. That's kind of how my chef mind works, okay? So I just put a little bit more water because it was starting to stick. I just don't want it to stick. So before I pour this barbecue sauce in, which is completely optional. Hey, Tanaj. Hey, Crystal. I'm sorry, Kimberly. Boom. So this is what it looks like. It's our vegan meat, seasoned all up, wonderfully delicious, okay? So now I'm just going to put the barbecue sauce. I'm going to do it slow and sexy. Ooh. 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 Ooh, yes, sir. Now, as y'all can see, I didn't measure that, okay? I just poured it on there until the ancestors advised me to stop. Now, I'm going to mix that in and see if I need more. I'm definitely going to need more because I like my barbecue to be saucy. Really, just saucy, okay? I'm going to need more. So pour some more barbecue sauce. I'm trying to save some because I actually really like this barbecue sauce. Might not work out for me. Shoshi. Also, really quick, would like to mention, if you're a person who's not on a diet and you can have bread, at this point, you can take this real quick and put that on bread, boo. You could put that on bread and you got sloppy Joe. See, Sunni don't just give you one recipe at a time, boo. Do what you want. Do what you want, do what you want to do. Ooh. Okay, it says somebody want to be on this live. Who is this, Selby? I don't know who Selby is. Let's find. Boom. So at this point, it's done. It is done, my child. So we're going to cut the fire off, right? I'll cut the fire off and we're going to smooth it out so that it's all smooth for when we put the vegetables on top of it, okay? Right? Right. Let me show you guys what this looks like, okay? That's the base of our shepherd's pie, okay? Okay. Now, I told you while we've been doing that, we've been having our vegetables over here that was boiling in some broth, right? We put vegetable broth and some vegan butter in it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to let the water drain off like so, because we don't want it to be too wet. This is the only time you don't want it to be too wet. Fellas, pay attention. Every other time you want it to be too wet. Right now you don't want it to be too wet, okay? It's going to make the cauliflower all messed up, right? So you're going to sprinkle some of that on there. So every time you lift your spoon, make sure you letting it drip good. We had some in a pita bread. That sounds good as hell. Damn. All right. I'm going to add some more vegetables to it, okay? Now remember, these vegetables, I know they don't look seasoned, but they've been cooking in vegetable broth and vegan butter. So they're going to be all right, okay? You ain't got to worry about them. Drain the water off. Put it on there, okay? Very, very easy. Quick weeknight meal. I don't even know how long we've been on this live. I'm going to do the asparagus, which is super easy, just because y'all know, for those of y'all who know me, in my world, you can never have too many vegetables. So I'm going to have this with a side of lemon pepper asparagus, and it's going to give me my life. Garlic, lemon pepper asparagus. It's going to give me my life. Okay? Like I said, make sure you're draining the water off really well. You don't want a whole bunch of water. So now we're going to smooth that out real quick. And then we're just going to fill in. I see like a hole right here and 2 holes over here. So I just want to fill those holes in real quick. Oh, actually needed to do 1 scoop to get that effect. Okay. Smooth that out. Y'all seeing the whole process, okay? Put that over there. Boom. Let me find another spoon. Oh, I guess I can use this spoon. Okay, so this is our cauliflower. All we did was get some steamer bag cauliflower in. It's in the flavor of garlic cauliflower, garlic cauliflower. I'm trying to be really careful with these blades. And all we did was just put that. We microwaved it for 6 minutes. Put it in a food processor with coconut milk. That was it, okay? Hey, Nadia. Hey, that's a lot of y'all in here. People I ain't never even seen before. All right, now we're going to put this on top. So we're going to, boom. And so this is a vegan, low-carb, barbecue cheddar shepherd's pie, okay? So we're going to smooth some of that out. Now that we put our mash on there, because we want to make sure that it's going good. Now we're going to fill in some of the holes. And also, this is really up to you. Some people are bigger fans of the potato-y part. Some people are bigger fans of the meat part. So it's really up to you. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually more of a fan of the potato part. I would usually have much more potato on here, but it's cauliflower. It's not real potato. So I'm just, I'm just going along with the program. I'm just trying to make my fucking diet interesting. Because a lot of people think when you diet, especially when you're already vegan, they be like, oh, you vegan, like, shit, what else can you do? A lot. That is going to be interesting. That is going to be, boring. You're just going to be eating salads and shit all the time. And that's not the case. So, boom. Also, if you guys notice, I did not put any salt in the meat because I used the bouillon paste, which has salt. I didn't put any salt in the vegetables because I put the bouillon paste in the vegetables, and I didn't put any salt in the cauliflower because it's pre-seasoned. We put the potato on the top of the bottom. That's good. I should do that. But it's just cauliflower, boo. I wish. That's a really good idea, actually, especially if you like potato. Okay. All right, Bim. So this would normally be done, but because I'm extra, y'all know me, we're going to put some cheese on top, okay? This is Go Veggie vegan cheese. These are the Mexican style shreds. You don't have to get this flavor. You can get whatever kind of cheese you want shredded. You can get the kind that comes in the block and grate it yourself. You can get sliced and you can cut it yourself. I just got this because this is what Walmart had. This was $3.98 at Walmart. Okay, this company has been known for making lactose-free cheese and milk and stuff for people who are lactose intolerant, but because of the rise in veganism, a lot of these companies are now just switching over. Like this one is switching over from lactose-free to just straight vegan, right? I even have some of their Parmesan cheese too that they've switched over. And these I only found that they sell in Walmart, a store called Schnubs in St. Louis, and sometimes in Kroger. They don't even sell this brand in Whole Foods. Okay, so now we're gonna put some cheese on it because we can. Basically, and again, if you're not a cheese person, you don't have to put cheese on it. You know what? I just got a really good idea. You know what I think this would be good with? Y'all don't steal my idea. Can I tell y'all? Let me know if I could tell y'all or if y'all gonna steal my idea, because I just got a really good idea for a shepherd's pie. Don't steal my idea. Y'all gonna steal my idea? Okay, I trust y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. What's my idea? I think what would be real cool is to make a shepherd's pie with grits on top. Bitch! A shepherd's pie, but with grits on top, ho? These hoes will hate me even more than they already do. And I'm going to do it just like this with cheese, too. And put the grits on top and bake that bitch in the oven. These hoes will be big mad. Big, absolute mad. Okay. So I just put in the cheese on top. Everything's 100% vegan. And since I have leftovers from when I made my pizza, I'm gonna add some jalapenos too. You don't. Once again, you don't have to add it, especially if you don't like jalapenos. Hey, Marquise, I like jalapenos. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I've had like chronic heartburn for like the past fucking week, and the doctor was like, "Oh, well, you know, you can't eat spicy food until we figure out where the heartburn is coming from." I'm like, "So what I'm supposed to eat?" He's like, "Everything else." I'm like, "Bitch, I literally make everything spicy." So, to be truthful, fam, I don't even know what the fuck you saying right now. Like, I literally eat spice on everything. So you don't have to add this if you don't want to. And if your family is like, you know, a bunch of skanks that don't eat spicy food, you can always pick it off. You know, tell them to pick it off and fuck off. Either or will work. Either or will work. With mock fish and grits could be good, like a breakfast shepherd's pie. Bitch, shut up. Shut up. That would be good. And I got the perfect thing too. There's a company that makes a really good brand of vegan shrimp. And I love it. Okay, so my oven's on 425. I got me a cookie sheet, and I'm gonna line the cookie sheet with foil. You don't have to do that. I do that because I don't like to wash dishes, okay? I don't. That's a good idea. I'm going to do that. A breakfast shepherd's pie, dipped with eggs, and, with eggs and sausage, and grits and cheese, and fucking country gravy? Okay. Alright, so let me give you guys a last look at the shepherd's pie before we put it in the oven. For those of you who just joined, on the bottom is barbecue vegan ground. Then on the next layer, we have some mixed vegetables. Then on the top, as you can see, we have mashed cauliflower that we made with frozen cauliflower that we microwaved, put in the food processor with coconut milk. On the top, we also have some vegan cheese, and we have jalapenos. Bam. And this is low carb, actually. This is low carb, keto. Well, actually, it's not. Sorry, I lied. It's not keto because of the barbecue sauce. But if you take the barbecue sauce out, then it would be keto, okay? So I'm going to put this in the oven. My oven's on 425. You can put your oven on whatever you want. I've really been feeling 425 these days. And again, everything inside of it is cooked. So you basically, you're just waiting for the cheese to melt, the jalapenos to get some color, and then you move it right the fuck along, okay? Lemon pepper asparagus, real easy. Gonna put some oil in the pan, a little bit of oil, and put some vegan butter in the pan. We're gonna do this shit real quick, like. Put a little oil, a little bit of vegan butter, okay? My fire is on medium. We're gonna melt that. All right? Now, if you want to chop your garlic, you could chop your garlic. If you want to, I prefer a microplane. If you don't have this, Trinita, why are you not on YouTube? I am on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. Now, I don't put up a lot of videos like I'm supposed to. Pero, mommy, I'm on there. It's the same difference. I take the lives from here. I put them on YouTube. It's the same difference. I don't got all the fancy editing tools. So if you know somebody or you're a person who know how to be editing videos and you want to be paid for your services, please DM me, because I don't know how to edit no videos. These other YouTubers, they be making they shit melt. You know what I'm saying? They come to the next sequence and Beyonce moonwalk across the shit in the sparkles. I don't know how to do all that. All I know how to do is upload. That's it. So if you know somebody, you got a friend who have a friend, or you that person who edit videos, please slide up in my DMs. And holla at a real nigga when you see me on the street, because I don't know how to do all that, and quite frankly, I don't want to take the time to learn. I'm just keeping it all the way 100 with you. Okay? What kind of phones you got? An iPhone? And no, it's not an X. Okay. I got a microplane. Right? And so this is basically like a smaller version of a grater. You can put garlic on here. You can put nutmeg on here. All of those things, right? So like I said, if you don't have one of these, you're welcome to chop your garlic. If you want to put in a food processor, you can put in a food processor too. I've gotten into grating my garlic, and I absolutely adore it. So I'm going to do probably like 4 cloves of garlic in here. And you just do it across the microplane and kind of let it infuse. Just let it infuse into the oil. And just be really diligent. Once I feel my nail, then I just let the piece of garlic go. Let it go. Let it go. Ma'am, iMovie is free and easy. Girl, I don't know how to do all that. I'm going to try to learn iMovie. I got you. I'm going to stop making excuses. 2019. I'm going to be a bad bitch. I got you. I'm going to use iMovie. Promise. Pinky promise. Get out your pinky. I'm going to do it. Okay? All right. So we grating the garlic. What was that? 2 cloves? I said I was going to do 4. Now, mind you, if you're not a garlic person, then first of all, I hate you. But second of all, you don't have to use as much garlic as I do. I love garlic. Like, I don't be following recipes that be like 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. I don't even know what the fuck that means, to be honest. Okay, so I'm letting the garlic get into the spirit of the grease. In the spirit. Okay? It's my 4th clove. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Grating. Excellent. Okay, let me get a spoon. And so it has some left on the microplane. Just want to get that off. Get all that's on the top. You just want to make sure you're getting your money's worth, okay? Then shimmy that around in the grease. Let the spirit of the Lord be upon your heart, okay? And you could dance like motherfucking David dance, okay? I just imagine David cruising down Bethlehem, bitch, listening to Jeezy, okay? Corporate thugging, okay? CTE. Till the day I die, that's the way it's gonna be. Okay? Save your motivation. I'm bumping number 3. You know what I'm saying? Blowing on some Triller shit that nigga Judas sold me. I just imagine. Let the garlic get into your spirit, people, okay? Really quick. Asparagus. Very, 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 very good for you. Very good for you. Cleans out your urine. Cleans out your system. Great to lower. I think it's your blood pressure. It's either blood pressure or blood sugar. I'm not sure which one, but it definitely helps lower it. You'll notice after you eat asparagus that your pee will turn really yellow and it'll have an odor, but it's just cleaning the toxins out of your body. I'm going to show you guys how to do an asparagus. Let me put this over here before my garlic burns. Y'all hold on 1 minute. Let me get a strainer. We're almost done, people. We're almost done, okay? I'm not going to keep you long. Y'all supposed to say, preach, preacher. I'm not going to keep y'all long today. I'm just letting the spirit use me, okay? Y'all supposed to say, take your time, Sunni. Take your time. I got to wash this cutting board. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Say, neighbor. Y'all give me 2 seconds real quick. Talk to your neighbor. All right. So, take your time. Thank you, Samara. Okay, so I took my garlic off the stove because it was kind of starting to burn. Let me show you the asparagus. Hey, Carolyn. Carolyn, I'm going to have to DM me your email address because I'm about to send you my whole menu. My menu for Tallahassee is smacking. For homecoming week, it's going to be lit. All right, so you have your asparagus, right? And so I want to show you guys how to do this because a lot of people, they get fancy. They're like, oh, asparagus is fancy. White people shit. We ain't never had this before, so we just going to do whatever. No, you're not. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, beloved. So let me teach you guys something today. So you have asparagus, right? A lot of people like to just throw it in the pan. Ooh, season. Oh, we doing white people shit. Oh, just throw it in the pan. Don't do that, okay? This part right here at the bottom is very fibrous, okay? Which means it is really hard to chew. It's going to get really stringy. And quite frankly, it's just going to fuck up your overall asparagus experience, okay? So we're going to cut the bottom off of this. I know people, and I'm not talking about the bottom like here. I'm talking about the bottom like here. So we're cutting about a fourth of the asparagus off. I know you're like, wait, bitch, I paid for the whole asparagus. I know. But listen, if you eat this whole thing, you really just cherish. I need the homecoming menu too. Email me. I'm sorry, not email me. DM me, and I will email you the homecoming menu because I'm making fried fish, baked spaghetti, lasagna, oxtail. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't decided on the oxtail yet, but I am making brown stew chicken. It's gonna be a lot of different things. So just DM me. It's gonna be a lot. So you need to cut this a fourth of the way in. So I'm gonna show you how I do mine. I hope everybody can see. See, they put this little fourth of one in here. They didn't have no asparagus. All right, boom. So you're going to come right about here. So I know you like, Sunni, I'm missing out on all this asparagus. You ain't missing out on shit. Remember when you was dating that nigga and he wasn't shit? And you was like, Jesus, I miss him. I'm missing out. Jesus was like, bitch, you ain't missing out on nothing. You ain't missing out on nothing. Okay? Listen to the Lord. Sunni's here with a message for you. You ain't missing out on nothing, okay? So then you're going to put this here in a colander or a strainer, as ghetto folk call it. What's up, Bernard? You're going to put it in a colander. I'm going to do it one more time. Hang on. Because I love y'all and because I also got to cut this other bag of asparagus. I paid, I want to say $3 each. I think these bags of asparagus were $2.98. Asparagus is just an expensive vegetable. Like, hey Jay, it's no way around it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Asparagus is just an expensive vegetable. Even when you buy them frozen, it's gonna cost you at minimum $2. It's just expensive. If you make vegetable broth, you can save the tips. I don't make my broth from scratch, so I probably wouldn't save the tips. But yeah, so I'm gonna do it one more time for y'all, okay? Stop trying to live your life like white people. You see your whole asparagus? We're gonna cut about right here, about 1/4 of the way. You see any of them trying to slide up, put them right there, okay? So I like to hold my hand in the middle, what I feel like is the middle, and then I cut here. Because you know white people, they just throw it in, saute it, act like shit is all good. It's not all good, friend. All right? Watch your fingers and go down. Just cut them all at once, okay? So your asparagus is going to be a little bit shorter. And I know you're like, damn, that's just a little bit, but it's actually even better for the pan. It will fit better in the pan too. Just trust me. Okay? So we're going to take all these little pieces that we're not going to use, put them in the bag. That's all right. Now, I'm going to rinse them off because I know if I don't, black people is going to talk about me. Okay? I honestly, black people, it's a lot of pesticides and shit going around, and your little bitty ass bit of tap water don't really do nothing for all the fucking pesticides they put on this. But you know what? I know y'all gonna talk about me, and it's quite frankly, it's gonna make me feel better, so I'm just gonna rinse it off, okay? All right, sit that right there. You know we will. Oh, I know niggas. I happen to have been a nigga my whole life. Okay, so we have a little bit of charred garlic in here. And what I'm going to do, I know y'all like, wait, why you even put the garlic in there if you're going to take it out? Since my garlic got crispy on me so fast, I want to take this out because I don't want it to burn. And I'll just add this back in at the end. This recipe is super easy. So I have my fire on 5. So if you think about your fire, if it has like 10 settings, you want to put that on 5. Okay? So I'm going to put a little bit more oil. Okay? I'm going to put a little bit more butter. Okay? Actually, I'm going to turn my fire up to 6 because I really want to, like, you know, do like pan sear type of thing. Can you guys see? If you can't see, let me know. I'm trying to do the best I can do. Okay? Ooh, that garlic smells so good, bitch. All right. Got our asparagus. Very simply, toss your asparagus in the pan. That didn't sear enough for me, so I'm going to turn the fire up probably to 6 or 7. Toss it in the pan. Bam. Let me see if I can find some tongs. Found some tongs. Now your asparagus looking all crazy because I put it in there kind of like a real ghetto way. But that's okay. Now, for the lemon pepper part. I have some salt-free lemon pepper. If you have regular lemon pepper that has salt in it, that's perfectly fine. You can use that and then skip the next step, okay? You following me? You with me? Good. So, lemon pepper. This is the salt-free one. This is a knockoff Mrs. Dash. I got it from Aldi. If you have the salt one, that's fine too. Brethren and sisterin, use that. Use what you got. Bitch, if you got just straight lemons and black pepper, put the shit together, okay? So I'm going to put a whole bunch of this because I really wanted to have that hard, authentic lemon pepper flavor. And this is what gets me through, to be honest. Because y'all know, since I went vegan, I can't have lemon pepper wings no more. And I be ready to snap sometimes. I was like walking up to my house the other day, and they weren't making lemon pepper, but they were making, like my neighbors were making fried chicken, and they had the porch open. Bitch, I almost knocked on their door. Like, neighbor, let me lick your fingers. Let me smell your breath. lemon pepper. Hey, Ashley. And now I'm going to add a little bit of salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. If you've never seen me cook before, there's a hierarchy to salt. So you have iodized salt, which you never want to put in your body. And then you have like sea salt, which you can use. It's still not the best. Then you have Himalayan pink salt. Then you have kelp and douce. That's ways that you can get your salt. Himalayan pink salt is expensive. I paid $7 for this bottle, which I know does seem expensive for salt. However, I just take it as salt is not something you buy often. So I'm okay putting $7 on the salt because I don't buy this once a month or even probably not even once every 3 months, right? So I'm add a little bit of salt. And also I use a lot less because the Himalayan pink salt is stronger than regular iodized salt. So I don't even have to use as much. Okay, so now only thing I'm doing is I'm moving my asparagus around so the ones on the bottom can come to the top. The ones on the top can get some color. Got a couple of stragglers. Probably should have used a bigger pan, but oh well. Such is life. Alright. So I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder. For those of you who cook with me often, y'all know I pretty much put that in everything. So I got some onion powder. And I got some garlic powder. So in our lemon pepper asparagus, we have vegan butter. We have grated garlic. Whatever oil you like to use. I use grapeseed oil. Salt. Lemon pepper seasoning, but my lemon pepper seasoning is salt free. So if your lemon pepper has salt in it, then of course you don't want to put your lemon pepper with salt in it. You don't want to do that, okay? So I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. Oh, it's getting a nice color. Even though some of them keep trying to escape. Are y'all having a good Tuesday? Ross has it in a bag for under $6. What? The sea salt? I mean, sorry, the Himalayan pink salt. Shit, let me know, Trinita. Let me find out. All right. Put a little bit more butter in here. Don't judge me. Look away. I said look away. I'm going to put a little bit more butter in it. I'm going to cuff some of these stragglers. And I'm going to cover it so that they can actually start to steam. Because they have color, but now I want them to steam. And while I do that, I'm going to check on, what's it called in the oven? My shepherd's pie. Let me see. Ooh, bitch, my shepherd's pie looks flame on you hoes. Flame. Dollar Tree at the same time. Gotta go in the back where they keep the gourmet seasoning and stuff. You know what? I would never even think about that because I don't think of Ross as like a place where I can get seasonings. And I don't often go in Ross. You know? But that's okay. So my shepherd's pie looks amazing. I'm probably gonna put the oven on broil real quick so I can get some color. Well, while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you guys the church announcement real quick. Okay, so first church announcement is the Wet Wet Challenge. It is still not done. It is September 17th, I believe. Still not done. We have 13 more days for you to meet your water requirement. It is one, I'm not telling you because there's niggas in here. If you are a girl and you still would like to join the Wet Wet Challenge, it is not too late. You can go into my profile and join the Wet Wet Challenge. Please and thank you. What's my other church announcement? Tallahassee, I'm coming to see you next week, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. But I have a whole menu. We doing brown soup chicken, we doing curry goat, we doing ribs, smothered steak, all of that stuff. vegan, you can purchase your plates and get it delivered to your door for a simple $2 more, okay? And after Tallahassee, I'm going down to South Florida, so Dade and Broward County. Holla at me, my good friend Valencia Gunder. She runs Make the Homeless Smile, which is an event where she helps feed homeless individuals every third Sunday. So I'm going to be catering it for October, doing all vegan stuff. So all the vegan stuff that I normally see, that you guys normally see. So I'm going to be doing like shrimp pasta, I'm going to do mac and cheese, smothered steak, mashed potatoes, green beans, all of that good stuff. For my friend's event to go ahead and do promote health in the hood, that you guys can have plant-based healthy options no matter your situation. Doing that, and I'm gonna be selling plates all throughout. And then that's it, boo. I don't even know when I'm coming back to Atlanta. So before we go, and before y'all catch a real nigga monologuing, any questions, comments, concerns, jokes, or political commentary on the state of America? I'm all ears. Look at my asparagus. You hoes can never. Ever. Pretty much done. That steam did it. I'm going to let it get a little bit more color though. Probably going to turn the fire up to 8. Lemon, pepper, garlic, asparagus. Let me tell y'all something. If you guys don't experiment with your vegetables, you gonna be feeling plagued. You gonna be like, damn, I'm vegan now. I just gotta eat vegetables. It don't really have no flavor. No. When I make broccoli, I put jerk seasoning on my broccoli. Shit is fire. Is it the same as jerk chicken? No. Is it still really good? Absolutely. Let me toss this bad boys around. Let them get a little bit more color for the culture. So, anybody got questions, comments, concerns before we conclude? Let me know. Let me know. Is all hearts and minds clear? Ah, you need a walk. I do. And if anybody want to cash app the cars, my cash app is also Sunny Seat so that I can get a walk. I'd appreciate it greatly. That is done. All right. I'm gonna keep that message. All right. Nobody got no questions, no comments, no motherfucking concerns. Cool. May the Lord watch between me and thee while real niggas is absent one from another.